Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1158th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that would be me. Good evening, traders. This video coming to you on Wednesday night for trading, Thursday, April 10th, 2014. As you know, futures trading is extremely risky and very volatile these days, can cause substantial financial loss. Futures trading is not suitable for everybody if you don't understand the risks behind this game, and if you don't recognize that a stop can be your best friend in this business, you shouldn't be trading. For those traders that understand the risks, let's rock and roll. We got a lot of video here. All right, what's in tonight's video? First off, traders, in the last video I did for you, I came out on Sunday evening. We had Friday pullback. I came out Sunday evening right before the markets opened, and I said, traders, the markets are about to open. I did a video for you, 1,157. I said, I've got some targets for you. The ES's target is 1830. We should drop down to there, and then we'll see what happens. Traders, that was Sunday night, 3 days ago. We dropped to 1830.75, smack down just like the analysis said it would. Now, it's not possible on a Sunday evening to make a call that's going to take place on a Wednesday and it smacks down right to that spot unless the technicals really do work. And they really do work, traders. How could I have come up with that number? The market not only hit that number, it went and bounced $35, $36 off this number after it hit it. Good trade in the emini S&P, at least good trading, I should say. So, target was hit, and now we appear to be back in a pattern, and the pattern will tell us to buy dips. So we've got a green omni, and I love those green omnis for trading on Thursday. We hit the target, we bounced off the target, it's now back into a pattern. I will show you that pattern in a moment. And what's keeping it all together? Bonds, traders, week 35 below the 200 bar moving average. Week 35. That's about 17 weeks longer than usual. That's a pattern that, my friends, is telling us that the bonds eventually have to come off. Now, traders, if you like the analysis, if you like that target I gave you on Sunday night, which hit perfectly, you can learn how to make those targets for yourselves by coming to an Omni camp. I've made the date official. I'm holding an Omni camp May 16th through the 19th. That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a Monday. It's a 4-day seminar held live here in Las Vegas. There are 2 seats that are unqualified or 2 left open tickets right now. If you would like to be one of those traders that comes to study with me for 4 days in Vegas, 2 seats left open. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. Click the OmniCamp banner top right and fill it out. I'll call you back and qualify you for this May's OmniCamp. Traders, with no further ado, let's go look at some charts.
My name is Daniel. I'm from Portugal. I flew more than 15 hours to come to OmniCamp, and it was the right decision. When I first thought to come to OmniCamp, I called Oscar, and he only made me one promise, that it was to shave 20 years from my curving line. And he was lying. He shaved all my life.
It is so simple to learn. It is almost eerie. And usually the best things are the simplest things, and that's what Oscar has developed here with this honor.
On the first day I said, that's it? So simple? Oscar is the perfect guy. Since you met him, a light on your head turns on. So on the first day of OmniCamp, your life starts changing.
Throughout this OmniCamp, being as long as it is, I was expecting it's going to be a mountain of information. I got to tell you guys, it's some amazing techniques he teaches you, and some simple techniques actually.
In the end of OmniCamp, not in the end, in the third day of the OmniCamp, all of us were doing the same exactly calls that the Omni, the same exactly calls. So it's amazing the things. Oscar is a wonderful teacher, a wonderful teacher.
The first 3 recommendations we made and profited from paid for the OmniCamp. I mean, how can you go wrong? It's really, if cost is an issue with you guys, you should really get that out of your head, because the wealth of information you get from this guy is just unbelievable. So based on that, you got to get to OmniCamp. Any chance you get, go.
This is the place to come. If you ever get a chance to come to OmniCamp, seriously, you come.
Okay, traders, this is the chart that I put before your eyes on Sunday evening. It was the only chart in Sunday's video, this very same chart. And I said, boy, oh boy, after what happened on Friday, we've got targets. We should go down to 1830 in the emini S&P, 3449 in the NASDAQ, and 7210 in the tranny. The S&P got to 1830.75. How about that, right? That was a beautiful drop. The NASDAQ didn't quite make it to 3449, but it did get itself to about 3475 and a half, 3474 and a half, which, traders, was a monster-sized drop. So let me just show you something. What I'd like to show you right now is a quick clip of Sunday night's video. Indulge me, traders. Just watch a few seconds of this clip. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1157th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Good evening, traders. Traders, this video is being filmed on Sunday night for trading Sunday through Monday. That's April 7th, 2014. Please remember that futures trading can be extremely risky and cause substantial financial loss. Futures trading is not suitable for all trading accounts. All right, traders, so what do we have going on here? First thing that I see, and I would just like to tell you, I'm going to try to do another video this evening. But for right now, let me just show you something quickly. The markets are opening. It looks like they're going to dump. I have some short-term targets. In the ES, I've got 1830 to 1823 and a half. All right, traders, so this was that exact same chart I put before you, and this is the result. This is now updated until Tuesday's close. Not only did it drop, it went right to the exact spot. I mean, bingo! What else can you ask for? A round of applause for technical analysis on that call. I will teach you how to make calls just like that at my OmniCamp if you want to join us. So, here we are. We had the drop just like it was supposed to do. But here we are now, traders. That's gone. That's over. Good call. Who cares? Head down, nose to the grindstone, on to the next trade. Who cares if we call the good one? Let's call the next one. So here we are. E-mini S&P on a daily bar chart as of Wednesday's close. Traders, we are back in a pattern. Look at the pattern. You can see it's very clear. You hit the bottom of this, you go to the top. You hit the bottom, you go to the top. We just hit the bottom. We had a bounce-off day. We had a Wednesday bounce. Thursday, we should go even higher. By Friday or Monday, we should make it back to that level. That looks like a pattern. Then you look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, traders, and I'm here to say a pattern is a pattern is a pattern until it's not. Once again, bottom of the channel, top of the channel, bottom of the channel, top of the channel, bottom of the channel. What should come next? Top of the channel, right? That's what should come next. So here we are, looking like we are back into a pattern, certainly buying the dips at least for trading on Thursday. And why am I showing you the E-mini S&P and the Dow Jones Industrial Average? Because those have been the leading charts lately. They've been the strongest. They've had the most fun money come in. They have been acting much more technically correct than the other charts. I love the way the Dow and the ES are acting. Traders, do not fall in love with the downside. This is a chart I showed you in a video about a week ago. No matter what happens, I said you shouldn't fall in love with the downside. I showed you that this is a very, very long-term trend line. It starts in 2008 to the crash lows. Very long-term trend line. Then I said we've gone into a secondary trend channel, which is sloping even higher, giving us our target all the way up here. Then I said, traders, this looks to me like a bull flag, so be careful. Even if we pull back, do not fall in love with the downside, right? I'm going to blow the chart up for you now. Very, very same chart. Let's blow it up. This is what happened. Remember that trend line that started in 2008? We came right down to it on the weekly bar chart in the S&P as of those lows at 1830.75. Bounced off this line and bounced off the bottom line of the flag at the same time, right there. That, my friends, is very likely a good buy signal for fund managers. We see it. The daily shows it. The weekly shows it. And then you've got this, the Dow Jones Industrial Average on the weekly bar. The same inverted head and shoulders I showed you last week. All we did basically was put this one line in. We stayed inside the shoulder. The inverted head and shoulders is generally a bullish looking signal. We also just about came down to the blue support line here when we put the lows in yesterday and then rallied out. So this should make it up here the way we have planned as time passes. There is your weekly. What's holding all of this together? What makes the scenario have some merit? The bond chart, traders. Look at the bond market. You are now week 35 beginning or almost ending week 35 below the 200 bar moving average. That is about 17 weeks longer than usual. That does not happen. It's a very quick dump below and then we get above and have a rally. That has not happened and it is slowly building its way towards a big downside move. Traders, those are the charts. This is my technical reasoning for why I expect the emini to go higher tomorrow and why bonds are keeping it all together. Pull your own charts. Do your own homework. I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. So, traders, you've seen the charts. How about that analysis on that call to 1830 in the S&P? My goodness, now we need to get in so we can capitalize on this, right? If you'd like to know where to get in, I give out signals, live signals with flash updates throughout the day and night at livewithoscar.com. We offer commodity signals and live stock signals. You can join either of those sites. Come down to livewithoscar.com, pick and choose from our stocks and our commodities. Traders, don't forget, you want to join me at OmniCamp? There's 2 open seats. If you'd like to claim one of them, give us a call, 702-629-4755. Or come on down to livewithoscar.com and fill out your OmniCamp applications. All right, traders, come to my free chat room. I will see you there. There are hundreds of OmniX that huddle in my chat room. We know not to trade alone. You shouldn't trade alone either. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. I'll see you there. Traders, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with keeping those emotions at bay, and it's not easy, is to say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll video 1158, and I think we're going higher on Thursday. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.